going on, guys? Sorry I'm late. It's 6:32, so I'm 2 minutes late. So I apologize for being late. I'm a punctual guy, but I was on the phone with my buddy, and we were talking hunting, and you know how that goes. So I looked. I'm like, oh crap! I got to get on a live. Well, I'm sitting here in the parking lot waiting for my son. I just dropped my son off for karate. So we are waiting for that, and you guys know that I like to do this and try to get a little more personable with you guys and show you guys what I'm doing. So let me set up my little live setup. Kevin, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So got a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of exciting stuff. A lot of not so exciting stuff that I went through this weekend, and I don't know if anybody of you have caught any of my lives from this weekend, but it was I'm going to start off with, it was a tough weekend of fishing. We were up at the lake this week, and I was all gung-ho to get out there, and because I haven't fished up there in like 2 weeks. First of all, hey, what's up, Daniel? Is my audio and video okay? What's up, Wego? Audio good, video good. That's the most important things. So if we're good, please give me a yes. We're good. Video, audio, everything's good. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. I'll get into Jason's little thing too coming up here soon too. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So this weekend I went fishing. I was all gung-ho about it. I wasn't up there for like 2 weeks. And I get up there. And hey, what's up, Local Life? I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Anybody in here that hasn't seen Local Life Outdoors, make sure you go over there and give him a sub. Check out his content. He has some great content. So go over there. He just did a bike review, and I want that bike real bad. So that bike review was really cool. I like the cargo rack on the back of that and everything. So if you guys haven't checked that video out, go over and check it out. So went up to the lake this weekend. Get up there, and it is like pea soup. It has an algae bloom like you wouldn't believe. Had an algae bloom. We had a cold front come in a day or two before I got there, and they sprayed the weeds. Peppy Donuts, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So I had all kinds of stuff going against me this weekend. It was tough. So Friday night, Theo wasn't up there yet. He got up there late Friday night, I believe. Yes, later. So myself, Ace, and my dad went out. And we were fishing. We weren't getting anything on the frog bite at all. We were fishing in the brown, nasty stuff, and there was no oxygen. The levels were low of oxygen, and that's what happens when they spray and it kills the weeds. It takes away the oxygen. The fish weren't in the brown stuff. There was a lot of green stuff way back in there, but we couldn't get to it. So what I'm hoping for is rain to clear that out and get all that muck and stuff out of there, and the new growth will be there, and then it should be good. Hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So me, my dad, and Dace went out. We were fishing the muck in the frog fishing, and not getting any bites. I think we got 2 little blow-ups, small ones. I think Ace had one and I had one. So we moved over, and then finally we found this wall with a dock on it, and there was fish popping against this wall. Well, we found out that they were the golden shiners getting pushed against the wall by a school of fish. I don't know what they were. Hey, Logical, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. So we end up fishing off of this wall, and we slammed them. H&S, what's up, brother? Gorgeous Nubian Victoria. Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. So we were crushing the bass. They weren't big. They were 12, 13, 14 inches. But they were feeding on the golden shiners against the wall. So we were throwing stuff to the wall, Sankos, ripper baits, and things like that. We were catching. Didn't have the video camera out. It was one of my, what I call a social media day. So when I go out and don't film, I always take pictures and stuff, and then I have a bunch of stuff to post on social media. Community tab, Facebook, FishAngler, FishBrain, Camo Space, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube community tab. All that stuff. I am Indian, and your English is impressive. Thanks. I'm known for my English. Hey, Thump, what's up? Thank you for coming in. So what happened was we were catching fish, and then my dad caught a real nice fish. It was like 15 inches for him. He was excited about it. And Ace had about a 3.5 or 4.5 pounder on, and it spit the hook about 10 feet away from the boat. So that was cool, and I thought we were onto something. But that lasted for a little bit, and then it stopped. After they were done feeding, they stopped, and we didn't catch anything else. I caught a few little dinks. So I knew I was in for a treat for the weekend. It was kind of rough. So we went in that night. Saturday, I got up. We went out and fished Saturday. I went out and fished in the morning myself, which I cut a video. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's a fishing video. There's fish in it. They're not real big, but it's just real fishing. I like to put out the videos how they really happen. Hey, Fluff, thank you for coming in. I like to put them on because you don't catch all the time. All you guys know that. You know, you get a lot of YouTube out there and you see every catch, and it don't happen like that all the time. So I like to bring the videos to you as real as possible, like what I'm going through, what's happening on the lake, the rough times, the good times, all that stuff, you know, the exciting times. But this weekend, this video coming out tomorrow is going to show you how tough it can be. And I'm putting it out there just to show you guys how tough it can be. You know, it's honest information, and that's what I'm all about. I'm trying to get you guys the honest information, show you how it really was. I ended up catching fish. It's just they weren't real aggressive. They weren't real big. So that's how my weekend went. Sunday, I went out and finished the video and did the same. I mean, the algae bloom with the cold front and the spraying of the grass. I had all these factors that were working against me, and it was very, very tough. I worked the points. I was fishing no smallmouth. I think I got one smallmouth all weekend. All the rest were largemouth. Nothing. I didn't catch one fish. Excuse me. Or didn't catch one fish on a frog. So yeah. Yes, I mean that's just the way it is, guys. You all know you're not out there catching. That's why they call it fishing, and it's tough. But I like to bring it to you like what I'm going through, showing you exactly what's going on. So that's what the video is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. right here on Off Talk Outdoors. Check it out. My favorite fish is probably bass, Peppy. It's bass and muskie. That's my favorite. I like trout fishing too. I like fly fishing for trout. I like trout fishing, steelhead. But my favorite fish is bass and muskie. So that's what I like to that's what I like to fish for mostly, and that's mostly what my channel is bass, and then I have some muskie mixed in there. But I should have fished for muskie a lot more this year, but I didn't because he has I mean, my kids like bass fishing, and muskie fishing is too tough for them right now. I mean, Theo's only 11, but he's out there fishing with me as much as he can. But it was funny this weekend because he said, Dad, I'm not going out there. You're not catching nothing. I was like, good choice. So he didn't come out too much with me. But Ace had it in him a little bit Friday, but he wasn't too thrilled after Friday, so he didn't really go out. But then we ended up doing a pan fishing live Sunday with the kids. Theo ended up catching like 20-some panfish. I mean, the panfish up there, you just catch them at will. Whenever you want to do it, you can do it. Panfish is not really... don't really take a lot to catch panfish. So Theo caught a few nice crappie in that live. He caught some panfish, so it was happy. Him and his buddy Michael were out with me on the boat for about an hour and a half. So we did a live pan fishing live. So check that out if you haven't. So that's the one thing that I wanted to talk about, which I don't want to talk about it anymore because it was that bad this weekend. And now we've had a lot of rain since this weekend here. So I'm hoping, usually when it has that foamy, nasty stuff, yeah, see, they have been doing well. The foamy, nasty stuff, when they spray, lifts to the top and it's like bubbly and foamy. Well, this rain breaks that down and gets it out of there. So I'm hoping that all that dead stuff floats out of that and it thins out and goes away, and then all the new growth comes. So August, the beginning of August, should be really good for the frogging and the fishing, because we're getting like a breath of fresh water. Is that like a breath of fresh water is what I want to say. We're going to get some new water in there with this rain and stuff and get that all out of there and sort of like add some oxygen to the lake once all that stuff's out of there. So, and that happens every year. The algae bloom happens all the time, and that's because of the farmers fertilizing their land, and that's a runoff. So the fertilizer gets in the water, runs into the lake, all the algae and weeds and everything like that take to that fertilizer and just have a growth spurt, and that's uncontrollable unless they stop fertilizing, which that probably won't happen up there. So that's what I was dealing with this weekend. So what else? So I got a new frog in the mail. I ordered a frog from Spro, and it's called the King Daddy. It's as big as my hand. It's a monster frog. I got it in yellow glitter color, and I'm going to be throwing that too. So that'll be kind of cool. I can't wait to see what I can catch on that thing. But you got to throw heavy equipment with that. So I may have to get another rod just to throw the King Daddy frogs. So that's coming up as well. What else? I got my new camera in the mail Monday. Yeah, yesterday. I got my new camera in the mail. The one that I was trying to live stream from, it's the live streaming camera, and it wouldn't work. Well, it needed upgraded, but I couldn't upgrade it from my phone with them. So they gave me an upgrade, and I'm going to give that camera to Jason from JJ Drones. He's coming up the weekend of August 10th up to the lake. So make sure you're on our channel, and if you haven't put all the notifications to all, make sure you do that, because we're going to be doing some live streams while him and Haley are up there. So make sure if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and then hit all your notifications to all, because Jason's coming up. Him and Haley are coming up. They're going to a campground, and then they're coming over, and we'll be hanging out all weekend. So I'm giving him the camera because he's the tech guy behind Off the Hook Outdoors, if you guys haven't noticed that lately. I've been getting a little better, though, because I got the camera working. I know he was going to help me, and I think I lost him on the live, or he was driving or something, and I got the camera up and running myself, so I was proud of that. But he's the technical guy behind, when I need something, I call Jason, and he's always been there for me. So appreciate that, Jason. If you're out there, big thumbs up for that. So I have the camera, and I have the software, the download. So I'm going to give that to Jason when he comes up, and he's going to mess with that camera. And if it works on that camera, great, he has a new camera. And I have a new camera that came in that's supposed to have the upgraded version on it. So I'm going to be tinkering that with the next couple weeks here, next couple days. So you may see me on the live messing around with the camera again, like I did a couple weeks ago, and it didn't work out real well. The audio was terrible on it, and it didn't recognize my DJI mic. So that was a big no-no. The audio was horrible. So we're going to try to fix that problem, and now have a new camera for live streaming, vertical or horizontal, and you can record from it. It's a cool camera. Great video. The footage on it is awesome, but the audio was terrible. And they said there was an upgrade to it to fix that problem. So we're going to check that out as well. What else? Oh, then Jason, I think, when he comes up, he has, I think, something for me as well. And I may be getting and learning and all the ins and outs of a drone. And I told him, he's given me this drone, which is unbelievable. I mean, I can't thank him enough. He knows that I've always wanted this drone, and he's bringing it up to give it to me, and I still don't really have the words to thank him. So I may get a little teary-eyed up here when he comes up and give him a big hug. Maybe I'll even give him a kiss. Maybe I'll even give him a big kiss. But he's supposed to give me the Mini 4. And I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now, because there is so much that I'm going to be able to do with that camera. And that, well, I don't want to say camera, but that drone. There's so much that I can add to my channel with that. And, I've been talking to him about getting one. I just haven't had the funds to do it. And I want one. And I would have made it happen eventually, I think. But, hunting season's coming up now. I'm going to get this drone before hunting season. I got to get all my necessary licenses and all the certifications and everything. I'm going to do it all legit, so I can put it on my channel, not have to worry about the YouTube thing. You'll have all tongue. Yeah, for sure, buddy. I'll do whatever you want. So, but I have a lot to learn on this drone. I'm not real familiar now from just watching Jason's videos, and that's another thing, guys. If you ever want to get into the drones and stuff like that, make sure or you can email Jason. He has all his information on his channel. Ask him questions, he will answer them, and he won't steer you the wrong way. He will give you good, honest information, and he will save you money. I mean, he's not the kind of person that'll give you the most expensive microphone or the most expensive camera or the most, he's going to give you and save you money and show you what your best routes are for your budget. So Jason's a really good resource to have. I'm glad that we're friends. We're really good friends. I met him on YouTube, and we became great friends ever since. And he is just a great friend. He helps me out whenever I need it. I hope he could say the same about me. I don't know, but Jason's just a good dude all around. And I'm really excited about this drone. We're going to be flying the drone. What I wanted to get was a Skydio back in the day. Jason even picked that for me. He was like, hey, this is the drone for you. This is exactly will fit your channel. And I looked at this drone, and yes, JJ Drone Master for sure. And I didn't know exactly what I needed, what I wanted, and Jason's like, hey, this is for your channel right here, this drone. The Skydio. It had a beacon on it. It would follow me around on my boat. I could wear it into the woods when I'm doing food plots. It'll follow me, and then they stopped making them. So I was bummed out. And then Jason's like, hey, there might be something coming out. He always kept my spirits up with it. I was like, yeah, I wanted that drone. Da, 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 da. And you can buy a used one, but then they can't get the parts for it and all this stuff. So I was kind of down about that because I was like, man, I could add to my channel. But now, like, a dream becomes a reality to me. Like, I'm going to be getting this drone, and it's the Mini 4. And Jason called me the day that come out and was like, this is your drone. Besides the Skydio, this is the next best thing. And it ended up being way better than the Skydio would, because you can do a lot of stuff with this. And it's the DJI. It's the best drone in the business. So Jason is bringing that with him to show me how to fly it and give it to me, which I can't thank you enough. But I am going to donate to his, that's another thing I wanted to say tonight. I'm going to donate it to his, his nonprofit and stuff like that. I'm going to make a donation for him. And if you want any information on his nonprofit for his donation and stuff for donations, make sure you go over to Jason's channel. And hey, Daniel, do you use your DJI for any footage for knife will be in your hand? I see Daniel from Limbin NN. Do you use it for any of your footage for your videos or anything? I didn't know if you have your license or anything like that, because I know YouTube is real little shaky with that. You need to have the certifications or they can whack you with like a $10,000 fine. So I want to make sure I have all of my certifications and licenses in place so nobody can whack me with a fine, because I guess they can. And Jason, I can't remember the organization that can do that, but I know if you're using drone footage for YouTube to make money and you don't have the correct licenses, they could whack you. So Jason, if you know, hey, Amanda Dahl, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Jason, if you could name FAA, that's it. I was going to say something else, but it was a 5-letter word, not FAA. But an F. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, you got to watch the FAA, because they'll smack you with a $10,000 fine. Yeah, you need the 103, and you also need another license too, I think. I don't know. There's 2 licenses that you need. So I'm going to get all that. Thanks, my life. Appreciate it. Part 107. Yeah, that's it. The Part 107 is what you need for if you're making money, I believe. Right, Jason? The 103 is just recreational. I think that's the easy test, correct? And then there's a harder test, the 107, that you got to have to make money. I like because of the hat. Thanks, Dark Zone. I appreciate it. What about the shirt? You like the shirt? The Off the Hook shirt too? I have them in my store. Check out the shirts in my new store that I have up. Yes, he says. Okay. Crazy you need a permission slip to fly a drone. Yeah, well, if you're making money with it and you're on YouTube, you need to have the license for sure. Thanks, Weed. Appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, I have a store that I sell all my shirts. And I'm going Thursday. There's going to be a new lineup for hunting season. I'm going to have camo hats, camo shirts with the Off the Hook logo on it as well. So we're going to be working on that Thursday. I don't know how soon it's going to be out on my store, but when I do put it out on the store, you'll see a community tab post. You'll see it on Facebook and everywhere as well, on Instagram. So that's definitely coming up soon here with the camo gear for sure. I haven't got one yet, Ted, just saying. I love my Mini 4, is great. Yeah, the Mini 4 is the drone for me and my channel. It's just going to be an awesome, awesome addition. I can't wait to get out on the lake with it. I'm nervous because I don't want to wreck it. I want it to land where it's supposed to land and things like that. But Jason will teach me all that. So I'm in good hands with Jason. Yeah, for sure, Local Life, and that's what you got to do. You got to get that 107 to do it on your channel. I see a lot of channels out there, I don't think, that have licenses to do that, but you're taking a big chance. You know what I mean? You're taking a very big chance of getting whacked with a $10,000 fine. And if I get hit with a $10,000 fine, what do you think my wife would say? Woo! I might be signing some papers if I got hit with a fine like that. And she'd be like, what are you doing? So I'm taking all the necessary precautions, doing it all legit. I'm in good hands with Jason, so I'm just going to follow whatever he says, listen to everything he says about the drone, and then I'm going to go out and just start making some kick-ass content. You know? No, for sure, for sure. So yeah, so I think it's gonna be awesome for my food plots. I have a food plot video that it's in editing right now that'll be coming out soon, but I'm just waiting for the right time for that to bring it out. I'm gonna probably bring that out in August, that video. So yeah, and I guess with a heavy heart, I want to say, I'm making an announcement tonight that I'm no longer with Rubline Sense. I chose to go right. They chose to go left. I'm going in a different direction with with my stuff. Rubline is a great company. People in there are great. They have a great product. But we just we're going our different ways. I wanted something more out of the deal than, you know, hey Shane, how are you? I just had different ways to do things, and I want to do them, and you know, it's just the right thing to do. Like I said, I won't ever bash them because they're great people. The owners are great. Rick is great. But I just want to go on a different path. I'm looking for something different. So I'm stepping away from Rubline Sense as of like a couple of days ago, maybe last week. I sent them a letter and a message saying thank you and all that good stuff, and that I'm leaving and doing my own thing. So I have been talking to other scent companies for the last week or two. I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet. I'm just thinking, I'm making a decision on what's best for me and my channel. So I have a couple scent companies that I'm talking to right now. I actually have products that they sent me already. So I am looking at what is going to suit me the best. You know what I mean? Like, what scent company do I feel comfortable in? Do I want to represent? Do I want to, you know, sell for? Because they have affiliate links as well and partner links. So I'll be able to, if I sell their products, I can make a little money on it myself. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, thanks, Rick. You know, like I said, great company. You know, I mean, I have my own ideas as well, and I can't do that there. Even though they gave me some free range of doing things and stuff like that, it's just that I chose to zig and they chose the zag type deal. But like I said, I've been talking to some companies, and there's 3 of them that are really cool. And I'm gonna see. I've got to make the decision on which one is going to be good for me and my channel, and who I want to represent. So that's what my path is going on now. So this year, in my videos, I won't be using Rubline Sense anymore. Now, I wanted to say something as well here, because you know the One Bait Challenge is this Friday, all the winners at 8:00 p.m. on my channel. I actually got my winnings from Rubline Sense. I got a hat and a shirt from them. So I'm going to put that into the giveaways for that One Bait Challenge, because, you know, I'll at least give it away to somebody who wants to use their products and stuff like that. So we're going to set that up. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? I got off of John. John had a great story today. Got to go with your heart on sponsor. Yeah, and like I said, Shane, it's not really a sponsor. I'm not getting anything from it. I mean, I got sent, but Rubline has been great to me. I mean, I got product from them. I use products and stuff like that. I did videos, I think, for 2 years, almost 3 years with them. But I was part of their admin and stuff too, and I appreciated all that. But there was just things that I wanted to do, and things that were, I don't want to say, there was nothing bad, like relationship or nothing like that. It's just that I wanted to do things differently, and that's not my company, so I can't make changes in the company. So I just said I'm going to step back from that. I'm going to go out. I'm going to find something that will make me happy, make them happy, you know, the other company, and we can work on something. So I got 3 companies that I'm talking to and working with. So with that, whatever deal is better for me is the one I'm going to go with. And like you said, Shane, you got to go with your, you got to be happy. I was happy with the rub line. It's just like I said, I just wanted to do some other things, and I chose to do that. And with all due respect, Andy, Doug, Rick, they're all great people. You know, go check out Rubline Sense. You know, go check them out and see if you like them. Get some product from them and try it yourself and see how it works in the field. But I'm just going with, I'm just going my own different path now. So that is where we're at on that. So the next time you see me, it'll be in a different scent. I'll be representing a different scent company. I just don't know when I'm going to announce it, who I'm going with, and what I'm going to do yet. So, but that's all with that. Coming up on my channel before hunting season, I'm going to be getting with Phil Dixon from Shield. We're having him on our channel again. We're going to get that rolling before hunting season. So I'm going to have him up on a live. You'll see City Sticker Chris with me a few times during the hunt, before the hunting season, after the hunting season. We're working together on some stuff as well. He has some he's great knowledgeable with, makes perfect sense. It does make perfect sense, John. That's awesome. I might even use that as my thing now, John. I might have to pay you a nickel. Glacier Shark, what's up? We're not till September, Glacier, but that is awesome. I like it. It makes perfect sense. So next time when I add it, I'm going to say, hey, I chose XXXXX because it makes perfect sense. That's awesome. I stole that from you, John. Remember, you all saw that here first. John gave me that line. So, but yeah, so Shield, Phil Dixon from Shield will be on. I'm excited about that. They have some great products over there. Check out my links in the description. They have, I believe, I've been using their foam since last September, and that's a freebie. Okay, John, thank you. I'll take it. So I've been using their foam as deodorant under my arms, and I haven't used deodorant since. It's been awesome. I like the line, the science is sound. That's a good one too. Shield is a great company, great people over there. They really make me feel at home and make me feel part of the team. So I love their products. I use them all the time. They work. I used a lot of scent killer products before, scent, you know, elimination products before, and this by far they have the most science behind it as well, and I really like it. I do a lot of research on products and companies and what they do and what they're for and how they do, and they have a lot of medical products as well. So when they're dealing with that medical stuff and they bring that into the hunting world, it's really good stuff. And so I'm really excited about that as well. So Phil will be up on my channel. Like I said, City Sticker Chris, him and I are working on some things behind the scenes that nobody knows about as well. So we're trying different things, and we're doing experiments ourselves with stuff. So he'll be up on my channel because he's very knowledgeable in the food plots and the science behind food plotting and stuff like that. So we'll be doing some food plotting lives coming up here soon with that. What else? I still have a couple more weeks of fishing left, so I'll be doing some fishing still. If anybody's interested in the Off the Hook Challenge, then, you know, email me and we can do a challenge. I'm glad nobody wanted to fish against me this week. P&B, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in, bro. Appreciate you. But I'm glad nobody picked me this weekend because I would have got tore up. It was so bad fishing this weekend. If Shane's still in here, I wanted to see if he had any algae blooms or anything on his lakes down there where he's at. But we had a massive algae bloom. We had cold fronts, and they sprayed the weeds this weekend. So I had 3 factors that just killed me this weekend. We caught fish, but we didn't catch we didn't catch any big ones. But there is a video coming out tomorrow to show you what it was all about. So make sure you go over there at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel tomorrow and check that out. What else? Domain Seed. We use Domain Seed here at Off the Hook Outdoors. We have a little partnership with them, and he is having it. Okay, I am. You said you are having an algae bloom down there, and I guess this time of the year just about everybody. No, all clear in Virginia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish we were clear here, but it's all the farmers that are, you know, fertilizing their properties and stuff, and then we get the runoff, and then that fertilizer feeds that algae and the weeds in the lake. I don't mind the weeds growing in the lake at all. I hate when they spray the weeds. I hate when they spray the weeds and then it gets that brown nasty. It takes the oxygen out. The fish go away. They go hide somewhere, and it's hard. They're hard to find. So, but hopefully all this rain and stuff will clear that up for me, and then the next couple weeks here, I'll be laying down some good footage again. But yeah, I'll be bringing you the video tomorrow. It's exactly how it happened, what's going on up there. It's tough. I want you all to see that. You know, that's why I'm putting it out there. Yeah, the weed line's taking over. See, I love that. I love weeds in lakes. I love fishing that weedy, nasty stuff. I got the King Daddy frog, Shane, just so you know. It's as big as my hand. So I got to get another rod. I got to get an extra heavy frog rod just to throw the King Daddy around. Spro makes a frog rod, actually, for the King Daddy specifically. But, of course, you know, I'll be going with a St. Croix rod. But, yeah, that'll be coming out, too. I want to see what hits that thing. What else? So the limit shield will be on Domain Seed with Spencer and the owners over there. I'm going to be talking to them. I'm going to have them up on the live soon. I want to get Matt Luna, and he's a fisherman out of California. He always lays down some good video. He's always fishing tournaments out there, I think at Havasu. And I've been speaking with him. He's a do-it-more guy too, and that's how we met. Like, we start talking. I got on his videos and start seeing him. Grass equals bass. You're right. I'm waiting for John's comment. I never fish weeds. Yeah, he's always fishing the open water. He's fishing for alligator. Well, there ain't no fish where John is. If you guys haven't seen that alligator video from John, you got to go over. There's like 100 alligators in this one area. They're like breaching the water. They're coming out of the water, eating fish. And John and Lindy are in the middle of it all. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. There's some big gators in there too. If you haven't checked out that video, go over there. And make sure you share that video out. That video is awesome. That's like once in a lifetime to see that happening. That's like National Geographic. I'm surprised they ain't called you and wanted that footage from that video, because that is awesome. So yeah, so Domain Seed will be on. We'll be talking about the seed, the products they have. They have a couple new products out. Placino's sending me a product. That video was crazy. Placino sending me a bag, a tackle bag. I'm going to be doing a video on that. You guys know I have all the rod racks from Placino, and they're a partner and affiliate from mine as well. So I'm going to be doing a bag review, a fishing tackle bag review on that coming up here real soon. My camera finally came Monday, so we're going to be doing that camera. Again, it's supposed to be upgraded so I can do the lives. I'm hoping the audio's fixed, or I hope it can recognize my DJI mics on that. So my old one, they sent me a download to download it to it. I can't do it on my phone. I can do it on a computer, but Jason is coming up on August 10th, the weekend of August 10th. I'm giving him that camera with that download, and hopefully he makes it happen and works. And if he does, then he has a brand new camera, so that'll be cool. Yeah, so that's what's happening right now. All my hunting videos will be starting to come out. I'm going to be working on probably a new hunting intro coming out, because I'm going to have some new partners and affiliates. If you watch a couple, lookouts while the others moves. Yeah, so I got to get my partners and affiliates back on. You know, take some off, put some on. My intros, my hunting intro, that's another thing I got to do. There's so much stuff to do and so little time, guys. You know what I mean? It's so busy with the kids here and running around and family events and YouTube and stuff like that. But as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. And we do have fun here. So, but yeah, now getting to the one bait challenge. We are doing a live on my channel at 8 p.m. Friday night. This Friday night. I believe that's the 2nd. Is that the 2nd, John? I can't remember. August 2nd. August 30th. 1, 2. I think it's the 2nd. So live at 8 p.m. on my channel, we're doing the winners of the one bait challenge. We had 10 entries. Only 7 put in videos. So we have 7 people. We're going to give prizes to all 7 places. We had prizes for all 10, but the people that didn't put videos in, those prizes we decided to put into the chat. So anybody that comes in the chat is eligible to win prizes as well. We're going to have some prizes on that. So John and I got to talk about our prize packages, what we're doing. So that's coming up here. But yeah, make sure you're over there Friday night at 8 p.m. over at the channel and check out all the videos. Jason's going to be modding for me as well. He'll be emceeing. I'm going to send him the videos and stuff, so we'll be playing clips of the videos as well. And then all the links will be in there as well, so you can watch the whole video if you'd like to. But we won't play all the video, because there's some of them are 13, 15 minutes long. So we won't play all of them, but we will play highlights in between of the videos so you guys can see. Then we'll be announcing the prizes for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Everybody gets a prize, so that's really cool. I like to do that when I can, is everybody that at least entered will get some kind of a prize package. That doesn't happen all the time, but I was able to get it with thanks to all my partners and affiliates for donating stuff this year. I wanted to thank Matt from Wanna Be Outdoors for donating some money, so he's gonna, that helps with the shipping. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for giving some money also to that. If anybody wants to donate any money for the shipping or anything like that, they can still do that by PayPal or Venmo. That's in my description. So if you're interested in doing that, you'll get I'll be able to announce your name Friday when we do it. So that's cool. Keep an eye out for more things going on. I'm going to be doing giveaways throughout the season during hunting season. Participation awards, yeah. Well, that's the thing now. Everybody gets a participation award. Now, all the videos were great this time, and I like to give, if you're taking the time to do it and enter my stuff, I try to get you something out of the deal, out of it anyway, just for doing it. And they're really cool prizes too. FishAngler, who else did? Camp Park, FishAngler. We got Snake River's giving out some hooks. Some 7 or 11-aught Mariuta hooks. I guess they're for like sturgeon or something like that. So I thank you, Sean from Snake River, for donating those. Camp Park with the cameras. We got New View Hunting with a backpack. FishAngler with some shirts and some hats. There's other Fishoholic with some glasses and things like that in there. I think a hat and a shirt. I'm going to be giving away Rubline Scent hat and shirt because I won those, but I'm not going to be using them this year, so somebody else can wear them and promote their stuff as well. John's got the Bruiser Baits. I think it's a gift certificate for Bruiser Baits, and then he's got the Small Water Charters gear from his store that he's giving away. I'm going to be giving away some gear from my store as well. And then the prizes that the other people were going to get, the other 3 channels that didn't. And I can't remember the channels, John. Do you remember all the channels? I think it was Steve's World of Steve's Fishing. Who else was in it? Anthony J. All Day and Blake's Baits. They were the 3 that didn't put a video in. So we're going to use their prizes and put them in the chat as well. So I guess timing was an issue. They couldn't do it in the time they had or something like that. So, but they got chatterbaits out of the deal, so that's a good thing. And they know it came from off the hook in small water, so that's all that matters. That's them. Okay. So, yeah, so that's cool. And then during my hunting season this year, I'm going to be getting with my partners and affiliates with that. And I'll be doing giveaways throughout the hunting season. I'm really anxious about getting the drone footage this year with my hunting. Tell me how cool that would be to have like an overview of like deer in the field and then, harvesting the deer with the drone up in the air. That would be really awesome. I got a lot of plans for the drone, but like I said, I have to learn it. I have to, Jason's bringing it up and actually giving it to me. So I'm donating to his charity for that. And that's something that I've always wanted. And he knows how to run them. So. And you're making me come down there this winter to fish. That would be awesome. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'd really like to make it happen. It can happen though, so don't keep that. That's not out of the park yet. So yeah, so this season with the hunting, I'm excited about the new hunting. I got my stand-up down in Ohio already. We got pictures, as you can see, from my trophy rock. Redmond Hunting, I'd like to thank you as well. They've been great with supporting me. We've been using their products all summer down there to try to get the nutrients and the minerals in them, try to get that antler growth. The deer have been hitting our mineral sites. I posted, it was funny because this is what I look at too, and I did post it, so I guess I'm guilty of it too. I posted, yes, I do want to get my deer early for sure. I'm trying to get it in October. at least. September it's real warm, but September, the end of September can make it happen as well. But so I always look at stuff, and that's why I was asked to do admin for Rubline Sensors, because I pay attention to detail on posts and things like that. And I posted the trophy rock on my community tab on Facebook and all that, and camo space and all that stuff. And a guy commented, "Hey, I don't want to bash you, but they're all looking at the camera. We can't see the trophy rock, so we can't see them with their head down in the trophy rock." I'm like, well, my camera's on the mineral site. The deer are there, so they're there for the minerals. But I get what the guy was saying, but I don't post stuff like that to people saying, hey, they're not licking the mineral, they're looking at the camera. Half the time when the pictures are being taken, the deer are looking in the camera anyway, no matter where they are. So it's just they have that sense to know where the camera is. Well, they're at the site, so I just shrugged it off. I didn't get crazy with the guy online or anything like that. But I told him, I said, hey, he said he didn't have no luck with it. And I'm going to put it out there. I've had tremendous success so far with it. And I'll be using them all season too down there. So it'll be, because I can bait down there and keep it out. So they'll be out all year. But the my stand is up over the site, over the one site that I have. I will be using the, some like different feeds and stuff as well. And the trophy rock will definitely always be there. But it works. I'm going to tell you right now, it does work. I have a link, and you can save money if you want to try it yourself. They have the Crush Rock. They have the new liquid, which is awesome if you want to go incognito. I'm not saying to do this in your area where baiting's not allowed, but having liquid helps. I don't want to promote any of that stuff, but you can go without, I want to say you can put it out without other hunters knowing it's out. Besides when they make the big hole around a log or something and hunters can see that, when you pour that mineral out, you're not going to be able to see it. So you can go incognito. Yes, and corn is a good thing too down there. My buddy has plenty of pictures off of corn piles down there right now. With nice antlers, deer with the antlers on them already, the buck. So I'm really excited about that. This year, working out for work and our Christmas trip for Florida, I have to take a couple extra days during Christmas to get down to Florida this year. So I don't have that time to put towards my hunting until next year. I get another week at work, so I'll have plenty of time next year. But this year, I have to sacrifice a couple days of hunting for my Florida trip, and the family loves the Florida trip, so I'm taking the days from my hunting and putting it towards my Florida trip, and then I'll have less days to hunt in Ohio or during the rut this year. But I'm hoping, with everything going right with these trophy rocks out and all the minerals, that I can get on a deer early and get them early, so I'll be done. Knee deep in corn, pour more. Yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank Nate over there at Redmond Hunt. They're in my description. Go over, check out their stuff. They have the Crush Rock, they have the Trophy Rock, and they have the Liquid. So go over, check it out. It's really good stuff. It's got all the natural ingredients. It helps the deer out. And they also have spices. They have like salt, this is all from Utah. And if you guys don't know, I was born in Utah. And so the salt was awesome. Like, I loved it on chicken breast. Like, it tastes different. It just tastes like salt. Good, clean salt. So I used it up already, so I have to get more off of them. But really good company. Nate over there supports my channel. He likes when I'm posting and things like that, and they've been real good to me. So go over and check out Redmond Hunt. Also go check out Limit Shield. And then another big company that I am really impressed with and what they're doing, it's Christian over at Ulatech. You got to go check out my links at Ulatech. Go over and browse through the website. They have so many products out there. They have boat mounts for cameras. They have camera mounts. They have GoPro mounts. They have GoPro shades. They have battery chargers. They have Ulatech power sticks. They have sticks that will go into your mounts where your seats go in your boat. They have all kinds of cool products over there. Go over there. Use my link to get in it. Browse it. And if you want something, use my code Off the Hook. I think it's Off the Hook out OTHO. Use that link, and it's in my description. All my partners and affiliate links are in my description, so you guys can go over and use them. Some of them are more than others to save with, but go check out Ulatech. Christian and I are talking about live streaming. We've been doing that, and he's coming up with some kind of live streaming for the Bassmaster, the Elite Series, and he's been bouncing questions off me to ask, how to do lives, because he sees a lot of my lives. And I am not a Mormon. I am not a Mormon, but so he bounces off these on me and asks me questions about it, which was really cool because he's like the owner of the company and working with the Bass Elite people, the professional anglers, and he's asking me questions about it. So I think that's really cool. So I'm trying to help out in any way I can, and he's throwing ideas at me to do some live streaming differently and stuff like that. So we're working on that as well. Unfortunately, the live streaming and stuff for fishing won't be out till next year again, but we're working on it to work out some kinks and see if some of the ideas actually work. And if they do work, it's going to change the live streaming for a long time. And I believe live streaming, like live stream fishing, even live stream hunting, I may try to incorporate it in hunting this year. I did a few live streams last year and the year before with hunting, but if you're in those woods, sometimes the signal is pretty bad. But if I'm in a tree stand with a bait pile in front of me in Ohio, it would be really easy to have a camera on that and be able to do a live hunt that way as well. So keep an eye out for all that. I'm always trying to do stuff differently and more stuff. So, it ain't just your average live. I'm hoping to amp it up a little bit too for you guys so you can enjoy it as well. So that's basically all that I have coming up. I'm trying to think of other things here that's coming up. My new camo series is coming out in my store, so I want to mention that again because I'm really excited about that. Thursday, I'm going to work with my buddy Charlie down at the store. We're going to come up with a camo line, camo hats and camo shirts with the Off the Hook logo on it for hunting season. So make sure you're going over to my store, and my store is in the link. It'll be in the link of this description as well. So go over, check out my store. We have over 100 products on there, I believe. When you click on it, when you go and it comes up, it'll be a home page. So it'll show you some of the stuff that's on there. But if you go up to the left-hand corner and click all products, it shows every one of my products on our site. So make sure you go over there and check that out. Make sure you're checking out the offthehookoutdoors.us, my website. That's where I sell my baits and things at. I have a lot of social media pictures and things up there, hunting pictures, fishing pictures, me and the family and friends hunting together. What I'm going to be doing on there, though, is I'm going to be putting all my affiliate links and sub partners on that page as well. So I'm going to have a partners and affiliate page. Everybody that I deal with is going to be on there, and I'm going to have their product links and stuff. I won't do separate links. I'm probably going to do the websites and their links to the stuff with my code on it. So if you go to my website, you can go to that link, use that code to get some money off as well. So that'll be coming up on there. I have to update it soon. That may happen here in the next couple weeks. So keep an eye on that. Go over to the website, browse at the pictures and things like that. Get the traffic going over there. I really appreciate that. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. I do videos on Facebook as well. So if you don't have the YouTube channel or whatever and didn't subscribe, if you want to subscribe or follow me over at Facebook, you can do that as well. I have an Off the Hook page over there. Go over and like that page. Also on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. TikTok, I don't do a lot of work on TikTok. I do a little bit just to keep it moving. So I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have Camo Space, I have FishAngler, and I have FishBrain. And then also that new one, I guess, from Instagram is Threads. So if you're over anywhere browsing or anywhere on them platforms, look up Off the Hook Outdoors and give me a follow. Give me a like or follow. Check out some of the stuff. Make a comment on there. I really do appreciate that too. So, but yeah, that's I think that's about it. Matt Luna, I'm trying to get him up before fishing season ends. He's a really good fisherman out there in California. We've been talking for like the last couple months about getting him up on a live because I'd like to introduce him to our community. But he's always fishing tournaments out there, and he does pretty well at it. He also pours his own baits, and he has a sponsor from Do It Molds as well, and that's how I met him, through Do It Molds, like bait making and things like that. That's how I found him, and then we started talking. So he agreed to come up on live with me one day. It's just a matter of getting it with his schedule with the tournaments and me with my stuff. We're trying to get that together. So that, a limit shield, we'll have Phil Dixon up from a limit shield. We're going to have probably Spencer and a couple people from Domain Seed up. You're going to be seeing Chris, City Sticker Chris, with me the next couple months for hunting season. We're going to be talking about food plots. We're going to be doing some stuff together. Hopefully be putting some stuff out there that's got good quality. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes together as well that nobody knows about. So it's a secret. So we're going to be doing that as well. So keep an eye out. You know, I believe we have something for everybody on our channel. We're going to be going to Ocean City here real soon, the Labor Day week. We're going to Ocean City. We're doing our Florida trip. So there'll be some ocean footage, some vacation footage of that coming out. Our Florida trip always is a great trip. It's one of our funnest trips that we do. So there'll be some footage coming out on that also. And hopefully I'll have some great hunting footage this year of some deer. And hopefully we get Theo on a buck this year. My dad, myself. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the live tonight. Thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate that. Make sure you're going over Friday at 8 p.m. to see the winners on the live for the One Bait Challenge. I wanted to thank John from Smallwater Charters for being part of that. I want to thank Jason from JJ Drones. He's going to be moderating it for me as well. So I want to thank both of those guys over there. If you haven't checked out their channel, make sure you go over and give them a sub. Put all your notifications on. And if you haven't subbed to me, please consider doing so. Make sure your notifications are turned to all, so you can receive notifications when we upload new content and do giveaways. So that's pretty awesome. My son will be coming out here in about 10 minutes or so, so I'm going to shut this down. And like I always say, guys, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we will see ya.